Is the $5 meal real, or just a detour to a $10 combo? You clicked because millions are walking away from McDonald's. You're in the right place. Today, we'll unpack how app-only deals, fine print promos, and rising base prices turn the old dollar menu into a maze. By the end, you'll know how to spot when a deal quietly costs more than home cooking, and how to compare combo prices to real value so you stop overpaying. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. Costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. You tap a bright $5 banner, feel smart for 5 seconds, and then the receipt says $9.89. The math didn't break. The menu did. Let's start with the promise you grew up on. Value meant cheap, fast, predictable. You knew the total before you hit the counter. No homework, no hoops. Now the ground rules shifted. Base prices climbed. Stores in higher rent areas tack on more. Bundles look like a favor, but they often hinge on the pricier item in the cart. The $5 line is bait. The default combo is the net. You can dodge it, but the flow pushes you up. Here's how the psychology works. That headline number is the anchor. It sets your brain's normal. You accept the app's default combo, tap through screens, and each ad nudges the total. Small steps, big bill. It's like stepping into a shallow pool and getting yanked by a rip current. Break it clean. A single burger has one price. The combo adds fries and a drink at a deal rate. The app bundle adds a condition: buy the sandwich at full price, then shave $1 off a side. Now add the rest. Sales tax, a fee if you use delivery, an upcharge for a larger drink, a charge for extra sauce, and the substitution that cancels the promo. The sticker you saw is now a memory, and quantity quietly shifts. If fries go from a wider box to a slimmer fill, your per ounce cost goes up even if the line item looks the same. If the drink size drops a tier, your cents per ounce climb. Same with protein. A lighter patty or more bun-to-beef ratio means the price per gram of protein rises, while the banner still says value. Why the squeeze? Inputs. Beef costs more. Labor costs more. Utilities costs more. That pressure is real. The clever part lives in the framing. Digital coupons and app-exclusive badges pull your eye to savings, while base prices do the heavy lift in the background. You feel the win. The register gets the win. The truth is, this maze takes time. You scroll, compare, toggle sizes, read fine print, and try to beat a clock. That's where the split starts. Older customers who want straightforward pricing and a quick handoff are not signing up for a minigame just to get yesterday's total. We'll come back to that fallout. So what is the takeaway for your wallet right now? Use a blunt yardstick. Compare price per calorie and price per gram of protein to what you pay at home for a similar meal. Put a number on your home baseline. If the combo is more than 1.5 times that home cost, it is not value. No banner beats math. Now let's move on to how the app-only maze quietly locks out budget shoppers who just want the price on the board and a receipt that matches it. If a deal needs a login, a location toggle, and a timer, is it still a deal for you or for them? The truth is, the dollar menu didn't die. It got paywalled. Let's start with the shift. What used to sit on the board for a flat buck now hides behind app screens with rotating rules. 1 week, it's a $5 bundle. Next week, it's a 2-for-1 with limits. Same brand, new gatekeepers. Friction piles up fast. You open the app and it stalls. Your store doesn't participate. The coupon ends at 4 p.m. The small print block swaps. Older regulars without smartphones hit a wall at the counter. Even tech folks get tripped by lag, logouts, and the deal not available at this location message. By the time you sort it out, the line behind you grows and the clock on the offer is red. Here's the model: pay to save time. You trade data and attention for a discount that often just restores yesterday's price. You let push alerts ping you, you tap through ad tiles. You hand over location and order behavior. In return, you get a few dollars off, usually tied to a higher-priced item. So the ticket climbs while the app tells you that you saved. Take a plain example. The app waves $1 off fries, but only if you buy a full-price sandwich. The old $1 fry is gone. Your total jumps because the discount is tethered to the anchor item, not the side you wanted. It looks like a win. It rings like an upsell. Loyalty programs add a glaze that feels earned. Points stack. Tiers unlock. A free fry appears at 1,500 points, but only with another purchase. The psychology is simple, sunk effort. You chase the next tier, you visit more, and your average check edges up. Feels like progress. It functions like a gentle leash. Operations reflect the shift. Kiosks soak up front-of-house space. Fewer cashiers means longer waits, especially when you need a human to enter a code or fix an error. Order flow slows as people hunt for the right tile, switch stores, or refresh a dead coupon. The vibe turns from quick service to process queue. That drop in warmth shows up in satisfaction dips across the sector. And here's the human side peeking in. Older customers who built the habit on straight prices and speed feel boxed out by a system that demands a phone, patience, and perfect timing. They are not alone, but they are leaving faster. So how do you cut through the noise? Use a 3-part filter. 1. Is the price on the board for everyone, no logins? 2. Is the final price lower than last year's base for the same items, not just a reshuffle? 3. Can you get it without an upsell or bundle hitch? If 2 answers are no, skip it. Your wallet wins by not playing. Now let's talk about who is walking away and what that boycott actually did to the bottom line. Let's start with who is walking out first. The regulars who built the habit decades ago. 50 and up, want straight prices, quick handoffs, and the same taste they remember. They do not want a scavenger hunt on a phone to buy lunch. One older customer put it bluntly. Sticking with McDonald's feels like refusing to learn how to text. Why would I do that to myself? The day-to-day experience changed. Lines feel slower. Staff coverage feels thin. Portions drift small. Core items do not taste as steady as they used to. And to get the price you thought you were paying, the app becomes homework. Log in, chase a timer, hope your store plays along. That is not convenience. That is a toll booth. Since the pandemic, a lot of these shoppers cooked more at home and never fully switched back. The habit stuck because simple meals at home beat a $10 combo on 3 things that matter: taste, cost, and how you feel after. When the treat is no longer cheap or consistent, the stove wins. Let's stack a plain burger meal at home against the standard combo. You grab a bun, a 1/4 pound of ground beef, a leaf of lettuce, a slice of tomato, and a few potato wedges. Salt, pepper, pan, done. You get a burger with a clear protein count, a side that actually fills the plate, and a drink from the fridge that costs pennies per ounce. Price per serving drops. Protein per dollar climbs. And you control the seasoning, the cook, the freshness. No app, no upsell. Quality perception is the quiet deal breaker. Longtime fans talk about fries that eat limp, shakes that pour thin, and a burger flavor that feels dulled out compared to the old baseline. When the staples wobble, trust slips. You can forgive a miss once in a while. You do not forgive the feeling that the default has changed. That frustration turned into action. A consumer-organized week-long boycott asked for a simple test on values. Fairer prices, clearer terms, and better treatment for the people behind the counter. Older Americans led it, not because they love a fight, but because they spent years giving the brand the benefit of the doubt and reached a limit. Did that no-spend week move the revenue needle? That is the question everyone throws on the table. The exact figure is up for debate, but here is what actually matters. When a loyal crowd coordinates, cash flow tightens fast. Local stores feel the soft days first. Press attention forces promo tweaks and public statements. Headquarters can spin, but franchise owners still stare at a slow register. The real kicker is this. Once a group relearns how to eat well at home, they do not rush back for a maze and a shrug. You need a playbook. Next, we'll run the math so you stop paying combo prices for snack-sized meals. Let's start with the only rule that saves money. Verify. Check price per protein per ounce, and if the meal actually fills you like your home baseline. If the combo nears $10 and still loses on those 3, it is not a deal. The truth is, simple beats clever. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still chases app pop-ups thinking they are discounts. You might want to stick around. Next time, we audit a rival chain's value box and see if it can beat a $3 home-cooked plate without tricks, timers, or hoops.